Hello, hello, everyone. We are here one more week of light languages and collective healing intentions. I'm Ismael Rodriguez, and I am here with Brother Wesley, Brother Patrick, and maybe some sisters and more brothers come later on. We are in the week 147, and we are going to do some blessings to protect the area and to clear the space and expand the energy. Brother Wesley is the first one in the screen. You might see him talking to one side because he's talking to his.
Suakata kuta wakata. Punewa si wakata. Wata dua tayawata. The interdimensional pet friend of Sumaka waka.
Sumagata.
Niwa. Yeah, start with her. Mba. Mba o iakuta. Kiyama iakuya oyawa. Mawa oyawa. Moshu no aea. Mawa oyawa. O tata. Sawaka iakata kumbawa oya. Oyowa, ota, oyowa, muwaka. Mia, oya, ota. Makunuwaka, kakia, kuwata, usawa, muwasha, mbaya, kiakatu, wakuwaka, kiakatoku, muwaka. Shinia uwaka. Mba uwaka yawa oyawa ota. Suku wa iakata kuya. Pamuwakata kuwa. Payawa kuwa. Sukunuwa kuya. Muatata iaku buwakata kini. Kini ahumbuaka nakeya. Kukua, saya, huata, hiawa, huakata, koyawata. Thanks very much. Shiniwa, mamua, ni mua, papa, pakiukua, shikua, nua.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks very much.
Taruwaka. No, it's Patrick.
Huakata.
Wow. Thank you so much. QHHT. Ayana. Kia kukia ata kia a tia ia kia ta kia ata. Ni kuku tia a ya ta ki ko. Kia tio. Samana kia yoshi. Ia ta ko yoshi tia kia. Samya kitu yukun naka tia makuna te kia. Oya takia sumna kashuishi. Kium nakato e kianaka. Kia yumateshi atakima. Kiumna. Kiumna satagi minakato e kia. Yu shana. Kahuka kyo. Kia sataki kokono matia. Kiato kyo. Sene kiaro kotaki arukurataki. Rasha kotaki. Iana tako animiata. Kiata kama. Tiata kama. Siaku. Yeshumata. Machekasa. Much love. Uhitia. Samaya. Udia. Para. Kiana.
Thank you, brother. Tukuwaka.
Wada.
Chumahatana. Onoguatana wuma. Itanu oko. Sakuanaka. Atoaka. Ana atoaka. Enekiwaka. Esekau. Aniwama. Shaka okutus ataka akwata. Chana ukun. Ukuama rata. Orumakarata. Shekikuakata tuma. Seisha akawoka. Echeshana ahuaka. Ishika atoa. Nichishata kututukuaka. Narata. Shanawama. Chechagumata. Eniakawaka. Shaguata nakuanaka. Agua natina mama humatahi. Shiana mumakawana tishana humataka. Shawamakata. Shumakanakata. Shumakata nakata. Umakata. Janakuma. Shumakanakuma. Ja. 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 Shakumakata. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chukumata. And let's proceed now with the intentions. Tika maka choko tokuana. And then we go with the collective transmission. Darumata shekuata. What do you feel like setting the intentions this week with Wesley? Shukumama.
Well, what attention? You know what I'm gonna getting is actually I'm gonna release as much stress that I put through my body through physical labor. Kanekuatata uyawa suakata makani yakatuaka bayawata. I want to kiawa uasawata takoyawata bawakata kotawata. Trust, believe and trust me in my abilities. Abawaka tayakotuata. And just be grateful for the little things and appreciation and just be mindful of my outdated stories. Sakuta wakata kine akuya wa shiokota. But then be grateful for the stories then as well at the same time. Makuatata, kunyuwa, shinuwa, learning, expanding true stories. Bakuakata kiwa, shukuata. The planet, sukuata. I actually resonate with I think just connection, like sending out as much kutua kata kota kinia kuata kiawa watata light, love, and understanding for certain situations that I find even myself getting kind of caught up in things on a collective scale or whatever. Sometimes you could call it craziness, and just being aware of how each one of us are so connected to so much a branch of the information that's beyond any story here, and not discarding any of the stories, and how much change we're under, how much change we can bring to uplift the planet. Sukuwata kutuwakata kiniwa samakua shiniwakata kiwa kuwakata kuwata kiniwa watata powakata kuwatata watata tu kinikuwakata. And more of us recognize the intelligence that we are actually working with that's beyond so-called Kutuwakata. I'm not even going to go into that loop. Kunuwakata. Thanks very much. Shanuwe Awapo. Thanks very much. Kunuwakata Kutuwakata.
The thing is that we can go on and on in quantum, in infinite ways, describing what we want for to manifest here in this experience. Katuna ka takun. Thank you, brother.
Thanks very much.
And now it's Patrick.
Thank you. Yeah, so that. Yeah, all right. For the collective, I love to help release all the fear there is and open up more their heart to let more love in. And I love to break all loops that everybody's been caught up in all the time. It's what I really love to do for the collective, that everybody snap out of it and start following their heart. Yeah, so that take it out. And for myself, after I've been healing for my inner child, I'm struggling a little bit with, and deeper connection with my higher self. And for my girlfriend, Vanessa, she loves to have more knowing, overall knowing in her abilities, and clearing out some lymphatic system issues. Yeah, sorry, Yichia, Aso, Ashini, Yataka, Yatawa. Much love, Yimia.
Thank you, brother. Wow, as you were saying that, I had a crack here in my cervical, like like you saw, like if an osteopath turns my neck like. But it just happened when you were saying that, like naturally. Ishawumaka.
Yeah, Tua, Nama.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of energy these days since that Schumann resonance started having these geometry structures. After that weekend, or after those 2 days that were showing these geometrical interesting shapes, it became like it went back to normal again, but it went to huge spikes, like with showing white waves, really high. And I think everybody has been feeling that the huge amount of massive energy that we've been feeling from Earth. But the thing is that it's not only that, we are also changing inside, shifting. We are feeling also the collective. We are feeling this, that, and thousands of things at once. So I want to ask for, I don't know, for a way so that we can deal with all these energies better. I know that we are shifting, we are changing, but if there are any way that, or any ways that we can deal with all of this differently, in a more pleasant way, I ask for that for everyone, for myself and for everyone. Yeah. Basically, what you already say, guys, to send love to everyone so that they can release the fear, because we feel their fear. So when that fear peak goes up, we can feel it in ourselves also, and we wonder why the heck we are feeling that. So yeah, I would like to send love to everything, to create harmony and balance in the whole planet and with everything. I would like to send also love and light to the economy, in the whole world, so that we can finally get that universal, don't know, support, or whatever else is good for all humanity, so that we can fully dedicate ourselves to what we truly like. Shana Kuote Ishikat Antakuata. I want to send love and light to all children who might not have somebody there supporting them in their process. Ishikawatan Tikuata, because many of them, they chose to be with certain adults when they came to Earth, but some of them, they are a little bit, let's say, in this alignment, and they need support. I'm getting these vibes for a while now, that there are a lot of teenagers and children who need support, and hopefully I will find that in these communities. I'm gonna start checking around the world. Tanaku te taoko esi shanak atutes ana enetika antakao takuata saumataka te kishana. I would like our human emotions also to get balanced. All the energies, like sexual energy, can go over the moon. Another type of energies as well in these days. And so I want to send love and light so that that energy is spread everywhere instead of on one area. As, why not? Shanakuto nakatatu shanakutia na umata wata shetiki antaturu makata ishia ahanada tu hakata kota ashawana. I want to send also love and light to everyone so that they can reach peace. Peace, yeah. Also light and love so that we can start listening more to each other. And release the fear of contacting each other. So many barriers still between humans. And when we share the light languages, all of that dissolves. All of that goes away. And we feel suddenly like children playing. And I think they are always giving us an example of what to do also in our everyday living with those people that we sort of connect the most. Obviously, gradually we will reach more and more sisters and brothers who are also in a similar frequency, so that we can expand and open up and feel safe. A lot of brothers and sisters are in that process of shifting. So whilst they are dealing with the past, if they are in the peak of going through something really tough, it's very easily to get the projection from that they are experiencing. So you might receive a massive attack suddenly coming from nowhere, not knowing why, and your sister or brother, he doesn't even mean to do that towards you. We are just purging the last stuff that we need to purge before we go to the next level. And a lot of people will say, well, we've been doing that for years now. And I say, yeah, it's true. But I think we are reaching there somewhere where we can soon experience something much better. The video that Brother Wesley sent recently, Sister Alison also sent another video talking a lot about that, about it seems like finally we are reaching there. Because sometimes it seems like to be more challenging. They tell me that soon when we meet and gather in communities, all of that is going to be much easier also, because we are going to be in that harmony of flowing with everybody. So we are not going to be that focused on ourselves. Sometimes that's what we do. We focus a lot in ourselves, in what we are feeling. Sometimes it's good to just go somewhere and disconnect the mind for a while. That give us a break so that we can recharge batteries, maybe do some grounding, in that time, and come back and maybe focus again in yourself. But yeah, they are telling me that whenever we start joining these communities, we are gonna be sort of like children playing in a playground, and we are not gonna be that focusing. I'm doing the things right. Should I do this? Should I do that? Or should I change that? Or should I move this here? And things like that. Not that focusing in things and having more trust in going with the flow and with the energy of everyone around you. Without fear of being drawn by someone. Neriyanaka, Turu Makata, Senekianata. And that this far is what I feel. Takuata, I say. So you want to join the light language transmission, please activate your microphones and let's go. Harata kurwata osoku waka. Chanaku nata.
Ayatawa namata wata.
You, mama, you,
Bawata tua. Matuota. Matuotata. Makuakia. Ayahua. Amoakia. Uakatakuata. Auakataku. Uakati. Tenda watua. Suakata. Bauakatua. Aiaku. Muaki. Kuki. Kukaiwaka. Kutu.
Sorry, Satoi. Ui, tia, ta, shuish. Ui, tia, sa.
My higher self is saying,
Tia, san, yan, kiki,
if you want to listen to Patrick's drum or to Wesley's drum, you need to connect to the sixth dimension.
Boom, boom, baja, boom, baji, ya, boom,
Rock in a different hard drive. Oh, wakata. Muaka.
Tua, tawata. Oh, dia ta na tawata na. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hamama kachukuba chichanaka. Borotoku kavrukubaka.
Nawatai matatawata.
Mawata tata. Kuto wayaka. Kiyawa oyawa. Oyawa. Suakata. Uakata. Odoa. Kaina wayawata. Osawata. Samoakata. Kuyawata.
Ya.
Uakata.
Mana, ni tawa mana.
Chukumachaka. Tomacha. Tarakuchana.
Ya tahi.
Umacha. Chukukuichana.
Oh, tawa.
Nama cuma cana.
Tama kumu.
Nama kacana.
Iya,
Nama
sorry.
kacana. Baca. Aku baca kenapa? Oh, inaka baca ka. Onaka na umacana he.
Iya.
Anacana o. Nama kana umacana he. Kana kumacana hinamo. Kana cana kumacaka. Kana magacuk maca.
Yes.
Kana hena cana humahaini. Kana kumacana o. Kana kenya kumacana macana hinapo. De show me a grampa. Hanatu chaka. Cuma kaca. Hanana chubaka.
Mama mahota. Kuta tsuruta.
Cha.
Kau akataki aku mo ya wau. Tu akataki wa. Kau akataka. Makati wa. Wa. Ikutu akata. Kau akata.
Wana.
Akataki wa taka. Mau akata. Mai wa.
Baka. Cuma cana.
Iya.
Wah. Wanawahanaya wanaina umanaya tumechekiuma joikauma chanita na u anachumanana inakaunaya chamakochufanaka shomama chuma kiku
Bawata. Kau akatakuwa. Mai akatini. Mau
Huaka kuaka
Maya tata. Sawakata.
homaka chana kumata
Kino
achumakacha hene cheki kuaka
Mata kutata.
kumacha kumacha
Namanya tato namanya Wanda tawaha. Oh tawa cek.
Suwakata. Uwakata. Kuyawaka. Suwayawaka. Onewa. Maya patuwaka.
Tawa.
Umahaira uwaka umaka uwa umaka hena uwakana he shakumaka umaka he shumaka kumaka kumtaka chukumaka ha kuchana hukwaka
Reyata huata. Iyaku wakatakiwa. Batawa. Batawa. Batawu tatawu. Iyaku yawa. Muwakata. Ini yawa wota. Wasuwa yawata kuyawaka. Maya wuta. Kuta. Kia. Paua. Kini yawa. Muwakataka. Bata kutu wataka. Wota. Iyawa. Mawaka. Mayawata. Mayawa.
Mana maju babaka turukut koshiki kuruku ubaka
Pawata. Paya papa papuhua kataka kuita kutuwata. Mamu waki yakutaka oyawaka.
yaka waka
Uwa sukuwa. Kinikiwa.
Jawaka akuta chana wakta. Tete kubu chukuan tataka. Majanaka. Anababaka chukubataka chukutaka.
Bata tu, ata ta 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 tu 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 tu.
Anamaka
Batu tu tu tu
chukubaka.
tu. Batu ku kataki.
Tatakuaka.
Kakuta kuku.
Shantakuaka.
Kini ki kuku. Moko de kika.
Chan.
Awa.
Chagua makacha. Tekuwada kacha. Ababa.
Batiwa.
Chubababa.
ya se te e sho shi. What the hell?
Ui chakawaka. Chubaba. Chubaka. Wutukwai chaka. Tubaka.
Che ko ta ta wa che ta ta wa ta.
Jaruata.
E to e ta ai to wa. Wa ye wa ye wa. Wi thôi. Sa wa ta wa. Sa wa na wa. Sa wa na wa. Ti ko na mani wa na. Ta ma na.
Waka.
Ye na na ta.
Mawaka.
Chumaka.
Iwewa.
Eneke kishubamaka.
Uwa. Ya.
Hakumaka. Tanamubaka. Waka. Uwakana ukana. Cheki umaka. Akuanaka. Anuanaka hatainaka. Awokana otesaka o. Hataoka. Speak your truth. Nekao kao. Isanao. Hao. Chao nawai. Hawa tao nagai. Chakuaka.
Huhatata. Huhatata. Maya kaya wa wa wa. Kau wa. Toyo uwaka.
Oh, Shumaka. Shikaba. Hawaka. Hawa hena wa ya na he. Hawa ya wa na wa ye. Hawa ya wa ya wa. Hawa mahayana. Haye yawana hawaye yawana. Ha kuchakawaka. Hene kichukukuana.
Bawa wa. Bawa wa. Tata.
Chupaka. 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 Homachana he hawa taumaka he. Haumaka he naumaka he nakahuana he. Hakuana. Chukumakana. Chikana kuana. Sakuana. Chuana.
Ni mia na ha ta ha ha. Ko. Che ta wa sa.
Uata, tuata, maya ka kuya wa. Uya.
Yana mia ta ya ta.
Bawa katakwa.
Yamata to mata 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 to mata mata.
Bawa katak. Jadi ko to ka. Mau
Tamaki.
makya. Ni ju
Tamaki. Coba.
kata. Kuwa kata. Okuwa. Kiyo kata. Boy kiko to.
Chukubaka.
Buka. Naya kata.
Chukubaka. Chukubaka.
Uwa.
Chukubaka.
Seneki kupata kata hitaka.
Tumaka chakata. Tuku ishtataka. Tuku bubataka. Tuku shutataka. Turukumaka. Hatukukuatanaka akuata.
Ni kata yung kata.
Juakaka. Tuguamaka.
Jawaka.
Tukuanaka.
Maya kuwa.
Tumacha. Iseneki chuntaka.
Bumba kanukuwa.
Kuonaka tantuaka. Joaka.
Matawa.
Tukuana.
Matawa kateka.
Tarumaka, tos inaraka, tos istanaraka, turuba, bu chana umaka, tu guanaka, tu guru guanaka, chana guaraka.
Vasuata.
Tia.
Tammakuaka. Maya haya. Hua haya. Haya hua. Hua kaya. Kaya koa. Koa. Koa.
Ikora te kira karasa itakuha. Ikora karasa itaka.
Tarakua, shana kukuaka.
Yanawata. Yanawata.
Oitia kara karata he karato veta.
Makaturu
Ohatrake.
boshitu turukuaka. Aranaka.
Bawata. Miyakua.
Subashaka.
Yaka. Yaka.
Tukuaka.
Mawa.
Chukuba. Chuba.
Iwa.
Chuku. Chukuruku
Kua.
ishitata.
Yawata.
Kurukua.
Mawata. Daewa. Mawata.
Yawama. Chana wana. Teshana kata tuku.
Eta te
Chonaka.
mata makia.
Mawakata.
Itu watawan maki itu kata maki. Watamaki. Nama maki.
Kwa
Watamaki.
kwa 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 kwa.
Yatamaki. Watamaki.
Mata.
Kwa 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 tata.
Watamaki. Wakwa.
Kwa kwa taka kwa chakata.
Wakwa. Wakwa. Tia. Wakwa. Namaki. Tia. Wakwa.
Makatu. Katatu. Katatu.
Mashutuku shana gatoro waka. Toromak akwakata. Kukua kwa 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 taka.
Iyata.
Chichanaraka.
Iyata.
Ia tatua te tia tatua te. Tia tatua tata.
Unu wata. Patu wakataka.
E tia toa ta. Te tia toa ta. Tia ta.
Kamakua.
O tia ta. Tua ta.
Chachuraku.
Ino wata.
Tuji kito makaki.
Uwa wata.
Itu kimaka. Soma tisa. Soma tuisia soma.
Ana woya takuta kataka.
Ichamaka. Chukuntuku tutushna.
Masakutuku wakataki.
Iasma somnia asayo masa. Iasma. Ayosama. Iato.
Chaku kuntua. Senia nakure nekishana.
Masakutu watata.
Iasma.
Maya gotuku wakataka teki kutuku kuku tu. Babu yakawa. Ukua. Shawata.
Sasa sema biasa.
Ya mama.
Aya tia ushi.
Mananananananua.
Iti aya tia.
Makoto.
I'm receiving the same messages of connecting more and more to Mother Earth. We tend to accumulate to a lot of energy, mind, and thoughts, energy. A lot is coming naturally because of the effect of everything that naturally we are transcending and going through. But we need to just compensate and create harmony with it, with the things that we already know. Grounding, and any exercise that you might think that will put you at rest and that will allow you or help you to relax your muscles. Esheneki Tanawumata Asawana. They show me connection to Mother Earth, more connection to Mother Nature. Eshenaka Ota Ota Wata. The process is natural. That's why we had that tendency to go to the mind and think over and over things. But we can go through that. We can overcome that and balance. Nish Awana. Naturally, we are going to get back to that, but we can also create perspective from creating some harmony, tiyanawata, in the process. Niyanarakaota.
Mm.
It doesn't mean to resist the process. The contrary. Enekikawata, teshahuana. We don't need to be that focused with the mind in things. We try to organize, structure things, plan things, instead of just trust and trust that everything will be fine. They say that the mind is activated naturally. Frequencies and energies that are affecting us. Or we can not control but release that tension. Don't try to control. You are listening to this video. Don't try to control what is going on. Just relax. Try to relax and trust that everything is gonna be fine. Ene shaumata. I know that is more easy to say than to apply, but we've been through a lot already. Neti anaraka. Shinaraka to tatuntuaka. Osaumata te kikuana. We've been through a lot and many magic things happen. Why this time is going to be an exception? There is no reason for that. Trust and everything will go fine. Tanoa ko tuntua. Seneka na kata. Esheneta kaota wata. You're already capable to move your energies if they build up in a particular chakra. And yes, it's true that the sexual energy is much higher, but it's for you to also anchor that energy on earth. Eneti kau mata, chikoana, chichawanata, ekikuantana. It is true that you will find your partners and you will also anchor that energy sexually. Netikawana, enetakuana. Many of you will know what to do. Ekuaka tuntukuana, uana, whilst you make love. Tanaru kuntuana. You will understand that it's no longer just to have sex, only sex, but to anchor a lot of divine energy. Naraka tote shana. Onnakara tashon tataro. Hikau watachon tana. So whenever you feel an excess of energy, you can project it consciously to earth, netioma, or send it to other chakras. Ninaraka, toto maka. If you go to nature, it will balance naturally. But you need to stay there for a while. Nekiyana, barefoot, niriyaka, totana, wata, without having any expectations set in your mind. Nitana kuata, awanata, uku antana. Just surrender. Surrender feeling the sand. If you are in the beach, or feeling the sun, nikawana, wherever you are, tukuanata, shina, feel the ground, nikaranata, okoto naka, sunu sotaka, tosawaka, shikawatana kotana, ehanaraka. Some of you will feel going into a much lighter diet, but there will be also exception of people who will need to eat also meat for ground, to feel the grounding. Kanaka wata. Some of your systems, they are not anymore prepared to eat meat. Neka wata wana. Some of you still need to eat it. Nitanawama, to find that balance. Do not fight, listen to your body. You know that already. It has been said for a long, long time already. The last decade and before. Nakuwama. Shinikitanako. So nakuana, trust your instinct. But if you are all the time in your mind, you won't hear it. You won't listen anything. Nenianaka. So titanawama. So find ways to calm down. Tanakua. Seneyana. And the message is that Tanagubata they indicate. Shukuaka. Sotanaruma. Seshina. Inetanamaka. Otata Pupapa. Osanaka Tuma. Ema. Pantane Kama. Tumaka Teshana. Omakanata. Eseneke Tumakashan. Anakumata Nakumata Kicheka Mapacho. Makate sana kumachana. Mama kumacha china kumeshe sheniku. O machana kumata cha. Chomachi kanaka. Shonta chuana. Sanarakata. Shumitana. Thank you, ancestors. Tarumaka. Anything coming to you, guys?
I was just listening to the beautiful message.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sawanata.
Makoto.
It
My
felt
Lord.
really like a big hug. Nakuana.
Yeah.
With a lot of compassion. A lot of compassion to say, don't take it so hard on you. Shiniya Naraka Otawana. And they were giving me also the feeling that you are already masters. But when you go to the mind too much, they say, you weak your beliefs. You become weaker. You start believing that you don't have the powers that you actually have. But if we go back to nature, we will recover the feeling of having those powers. So we will use them. And they say also to don't blame yourselves or ourselves, because it's nothing to do with we doing something wrong. It's just part of the process. So the tendency in these times that we are living is gonna be to go to the mind naturally. But we already know how to go to the heart and how to connect also expression. Then we need to talk to each other. Nakutata wata. And we have that tendency when we are in that mind process to just close up and be inside our. So they say also to do things with the hands is really, really super powerful to help with the. They were indicating just what Patrick said. Das. Ninaraka ata turumeshaka wata. Esa wata.
It's follow your passion. Kyoshua Shawata.
Yeah, because it becomes connection also. Becomes you follow the passion, becomes connection. When you connect, you balance the energy that is accumulated in the mind part. There was a moment that this was burning here in this side, and I had to pull it back because this arch is created of metal, and when the energy goes high, it feels like burning my skull. I asked in a quantum session, and they say that it's because of the crown energy is going in. When we when we join our energies, we process so much that this gets hot. They also these copper things that we put here in the wrist. This is the same, but in the head, and it's not the best place to have this thing like this. So sometimes I need to move it backward and forward because it becomes uncomfortable. There is another sister who have the same issues when she meets me. Naramaku turuishene tono tuishanaka otekewaka. What did you experience, Wesley?
I just felt like super chilled out.
Chill out. Yeah, we release a lot of tension.
Yeah, super chilled out. Yeah.
A lot of muscle tension, physical tension.
Yeah, super chilled out.
They also they were treating also the chest, but this feeling that we might have to express without worrying about what we say. Shini Kuana. So they were treating our hearts.
We got that too, yeah. Actually, I got it actually. Yeah, actually, because there's a few things I've said. I had to say things to certain people involved in spirituality, and I was like, oh, because I don't want to be kind of, I try to be as gentle as possible, but I was kind of getting needs to be said, like, yeah. Suwakata, kuatata,
we can say gently.
It's hard sometimes.
Yeah. This is what this is kuata. Kiniwa kushakuwa.
Honest to people sometimes, yeah.
Honest to people sometimes, if the receiver is not ready, it can even take it wrong. And attack you.
Exactly.
And attack you.
No, kuata. It was makuatata. It was yeah. Take what needed to be done. Needed to be done. Wasn't acknowledged. Needed to be done. Makuata. It was kutuakata. Sukuata. Yeah, but it was what I was working with. It was beyond me. It needed to be done. So just awareness, sharing awareness. So it's all good.
Also, they tell me to trust when we cannot tell to the person verbally. Trust in sending the message with feeling. Often we block ourselves because we say, she won't listen to me, or he won't listen to me. Obviously, we feel much more pleasure if we speak or we talk because we had the human experience of resonance. Like today, I was sending to Brother Patrick some messages, and we were resonating a lot with the messages, and that's super cool. But some brothers and sisters, they're going to be in their process of shifting, so they might not take things right for a while. So we better send the energy instead. And trust that love and energy is going to work. Instead of blocking the message from being said. Because they say because telepathy works. You are just not used to it yet. You practice it. We do practice it a lot. We know that exists, but we are not that used to send it.
This is a way of speeding up a lot of actually earthly played out stuff too, because it can go straight to kutuwa katakatiki or kutuwa. Certain situations that need to be rectified, really. Kanuwa kata kutuwataka, and debunked in ways. Because the individuals become more hardwired into kunuakata kitiakatata. That connection, tatu kutuakata, that's beyond the structure, kutuatata, and connect into that tatuatata, that divine essence, that divine spark, or whatever you want to call it, bakuata, kiniokuata, shuakata. So saving a lot of sukutuakata, drama really, karma, then as well
Exactly.
at the same time, sakuata.
Saving
Kunuata.
drama, and we do the job also.
Muakata.
We
Yeah.
do the job instead of getting stuck or frustrated, saying like, I cannot tell her, or I cannot tell him. Shawana, you can. And they will pass that information when they sleep, or when they are meditating, or when they are underwater.
Muakata. Suakata.
My higher showed me a picture of being scuba diving and getting the information like
Boom. Download, yeah.
download underwater.
The original hard drive, yeah.
Yeah, because they say that through water, some people are more receptive. He say it is a joke, but it's not a joke at the same time. It made me laugh because I wasn't expecting that. We should also let these light languages and our higher self that comes with jokes just come and let them go through, because we need to have fun, really. This is too tough. It's a pain in the ass if we take it so serious.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I laugh a lot during the day, but for me, this is just normally I lay in my bed already. So to me, it's always really late. It's like fighting to stay awake, and like, yeah, I want to be here, but
you want to be present.
yeah. That's why I have a really hard time, smiling a lot, because most of the time I'm like, well, almost,
And then we get reminders that we need to really put the body to sleep. Because sometimes I do the same. It's like I take the body to the extremes, because I want to be awake, and I want to work, and I want to make the most of this reality.
Yeah. I want to be here. Come on.
I want to be here. I don't want to miss a minute.
Yeah.
And because of that, we might sleep only 4 hours or 3 or less. Yeah. But that is also because of they say it's not only because of you have these desires to experience more and more. It's because the energies are also higher and higher.
Yeah.
So it all becomes like a
addiction.
Like
a very healthy
snowball of shit.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Best one I ever had.
The biggest one. They are showing me these beetles that they make balls of shit. They make bigger and bigger balls of shit, but that's natural for them to do. They do makawata.
Yeah.
A big Egyptian connection, isn't there? Yeah. The symbology of the beetle is a big connection in the Kudu Kataka.
From beetle to beetle, stop making balls of shit.
Suakata. Iniwa Moakata.
Naramakatu mata hatumata.
Sawata. Moeva.
From here to Eurovision.
Imagine it. There will be some activations.
We will be the most originals.
Yeah, the galactic, there'll be like galactic sparks. What's this? I think I know this. What's that?
What the fuck is that?
What is this?
It's the galactic
Whoa.
team representing this year 3 countries: Spain, Ireland, and Netherlands. 3 in 1.
Firing on 3 cylinders. Breaking up densities as they speak.
Breaking the rules. Nurumakata, Senetiumakata.
Breaking the rules, yeah.
Breaking the rules. That my higher self say you are always breaking the rules, guys.
Breaking the rules.
Since you came to this planet. Anuruwakuwaka.
Thank God we're doing.
Yeah.
Or else it would be really boring.
Yeah, that's the feeling I was getting. That otherwise we will get really, really disconnected, and that's why it feels good to just break the everything. Kuwaka, tuwata. We are meant to break. Tishanu kuwaka.
Yeah, makes a difference. What they say to me is the last week to me is where they're showing me nonstop. Rewrite history, guys. Come on. Show me your best, what you can do your best. Come on, rewrite history. Keep showing
wata. Make of your Monday a different Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
Shakuaka.
Not a bloody Monday, but a shiny Monday.
That's the reality, though.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's the whole system. Like, we can create whatever we want to create, but there's so much protocol.
We forget so often that.
Yeah. So much protocols, and this is what's this is what's happening, is that we're streaming in this.
We're breaking the circle.
Breaking the circle and the circuit at the same time.
Yeah, that's why.
Brilliant.
Eventually they'll collapse. Yeah.
Kuwata, suwaka, waka, muyawa, suwa. That's the buwakata. That's what the plan is. Muwaka, muyawa.
You've been so programmed to take things seriously.
Yeah, we're doing a really good job at it as well. So yeah.
I get caught up in it, to be honest. I actually, there's times where I'd be like well aware of it, and I think it's important to be aware of certain stuff. But whoa, it's like whoa, and as you say, I just bring in the kind of jokey things inside.
Yeah.
I know some things are kind of a bit crazy.
So important to flow. And I think it's to find the balance on having certain discipline in doing certain things, but without taking things serious.
Getting caught up in the frequency is the way, man, because you're basically being charged with that then as well, whatever it is. I know it's having the awareness of going beyond that then again, so not getting caught up in it, so being the witness of whatever you're internalizing and not getting caught up in it, and just diagnosing whatever issues or whatever so-called issues are going on. But like what's happening with all this work? This is it. I feel this is it. This is changing up the electromagnetic system field, and it's more feeling like. There's less structure. We're going back to feeling like.
It'll be easier.
Yeah.
They are showing me these human energy geometries again, and they are telling me that we can produce that if we want to. But we have to trust and believe that we can that tension, that huge amount of energy, we can also, let's say, like adjust or separate or create the different shapes so that we can create more order in everything that we receive instead of receiving everything like masses, like spreading, creating harmony in those frequencies. But for that, you need to really ground and then put the intention really in transforming that energy. Enea kubata te sawama seniyana karatuaka sishi nuruku.
That's a nice one.
Muata, Siyakata Kuyakata Kumakuaka Kakaiaka.
They also show us that so that we can reproduce with our third eye those frequencies and create the healing in others. So it creates basically balance in everything. So if someone is sick, it will have some imbalance in the energy system, in their system. And so by projecting those geometries, and that's what I was feeling from the very first moment I saw it. I was feeling like there is something else there. In those geometries, there's something else that, like, once he wants to tell me something, but I didn't know up until now.
Oh yeah. Oh you're thanks. Good water. You're saying, Ishmael, you talk about the human resonance.
That's human resonance that we saw and we checked last week.
You know what's funny is that afterwards, what went through my head, right? And through my head, I was like going, I just explained stuff I've no idea about. Like, I've no idea about reading those charts. And then I'm like going, because I think it's very important for what I share to make sure it's like resonating pretty like whatever I share, it's not my mind, like it's but then my mind's like going, Jesus, like you don't study this stuff at all. And I have no idea. But then as soon as someone came up on a group that I'm here with, there's a few things I kind of didn't no, as soon as it was brought up, I seen a video and I was like, this is totally what we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
the one you share with that man.
Kunawata. And the funny thing is that it's kind of like it says this as well, because this is what comes through. There's no stopping this.
I like that. What he say about is nothing is it will stop this. What he said there is like he says something that only one thing that wasn't true. That go to the chart and check, and you will see that that it continues in the same, doing the same geometries, and it didn't. It was that part that he shows in the video, and the part that we shared also in the group last week. That's the only part that we had those geometries. Because I did went after listening to that video. I did went to check if after those days or after those hours, if we had again that type of geometries, and we didn't. Not even. We have had massive peaks of energy, yes, but that geometry is so perfectly designed, no.
Whoa.
And he says in the video, go and check it, and you will see that it might continue after me.
Because when he said that, that's what I used to be getting. Like if I was in groups or if I landed in things or whatever was going on, there was like they was just saying there's no stopping this.
I love that part. That's
It's-
that's the part I love the
yeah.
most, because it brings the power and the hope.
It's nothing. It's like it's not. There's nothing can stop this. It's happening. It's the contracts are done. It's like this is
Yeah.
written off. This is done. You cannot stop it. The deal's done. The I would imagine. I feel the creator of all that is, was, whatever will be, is basically it's boom. It's just
Yeah.
debunking the whole lot.
Yata Ishosh.
Unua Shanawata. Well needed too. Wuakataku.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well needed.
It's about time.
About
My
time.
God.
About time the planet is waking up.
Yeah.
We need it. We need it. We need to remember who we are. Samuwaka Tuwaka. What we did. Kunuwata. The unification of information, transformation. Suwaka Tuwakata. And we are back. And there is no stopping us.
No.
Coming at all angles, all different
Yeah.
places. Muakata. All different places, spaces, and there's no stopping it, and I love it.
Yeah.
Muakata. Kota was rocking the show. I love it. I love it.
We receive sometimes messages like, you don't set the expectations, but it is truly impossible not to want what we all want. So that is not an expectation anymore. It's just that we know that we want to manifest that. That's why we are doing it every moment.
Sawakata. And
Yeah.
Sanuata. And so important as well, because so many people, like there's so many people that are like, and like, 'cause we all feel it. And I can't speak for everyone, but like I feel, I understand certain things. I don't understand everything, but it's like people are going through so much, and it's so overwhelming. And they're like whoa, and it's bringing it up. I know it's bringing it up, so it's amazing, and it's empowering people. It's empowering people. People that didn't think that this was like, yeah, it's like he lads know, like, yeah, I don't even have to say su that
we know this that you are saying, brother, but when we say again, it's not a waste of time. It's not. It's reinforcing what we already know, and it's nice to hear from the frequency of another brother. It's always nice. To me, it's really nice. Always to, even if I know already what you are telling me. That's, I think, a huge shift that I made at some point, because before the previous version of Ismail, if you told me something that I already knew, I will react, or I will answer back straight away. No, I know that. Like, and at some point that went away, and it's the contrary. I really enjoy to hear what I already have in my soul. It's so beautiful, so beautiful, because it's like you talking through me. Oh yeah, it's like you listening to the same source, and that feels great. That gives me so much confirmation, so much trust. Kawata. This is huge, isn't it? What we are saying, no, often men gather in a group and say these things. Nikawaka.
Oh no, I held off. I hold off saying certain stuff. I hold off, but it's actually when it kind of it's like I just hold off, but then it just keeps coming through, and I'm like, oh, right, this is
yeah. It is like we are being like educated somehow by our own light languages. It's like we hold into things, but we get the light languages, and then we start like saying, I'm gonna say, let's flow.
And the funny thing, it's like the way I could communicate it for years now is it's like I'd be very slow in you knowing certain things, especially like intellectual words. But they use intellectual words, so they would use like not even lectures. I've no idea what a hardwire is. I've no idea what these things is hardwires are interchangeable or this and that. So they use all this like it's actually like computers. So they're using like words of computers, even though I've no idea it's a computers.
Yeah.
So like for me to use a computer, I can use a computer, but I'm not great at computers. But working with this intelligence, it's all talking about like either reinforcing this, recalculating this, work with this mathematics, whatever, and then they work with the hard drives and this and that. And I'm like going, this is wild, because yeah, it's like if for me in the physical form, but then of working with a computer, I don't have a clue.
Yeah.
But they use the same codings. Like there's stuff that I would be getting, and even before might come onto mainstream TV, they did start coming in through mainstream TV. Or you probably maybe recognize that one in your connection to through what you're working with. Did you notice that? Shakuatata. The words to start be using, or to be rephrasing words you become coming through your membrane or whatever, and then it starts manifesting through the external reality. It's
And
wild.
the amazing thing is that when we are in this level of frequency, even when the mind doesn't understand something, the feeling you get it here telepathically with your chest.
Sakuata.
And I love that. Shakuntana kutoanta. For me, it's great experience because my mother language is not English. Narakuata nakutuata. So I love the feeling of knowing things when my mind didn't even get it. And here I get it. Chawapa.
Me too. I speak it, but it's not.
Yeah, it's exactly what you were saying. We are saying things that maybe in our mind doesn't what. And also that I really resonate with that you say also about going very slow, but it's like time disappear. And sometimes I'm judging with my mind, like, why I'm talking so slow? And then you choose the words that are great to choose. I mean, I know thinking about the words that I'm saying. So it's like you observing something that flows through you, selecting the words that you are meant to say.
And you already know, because you don't.
And then when you get to
there's no need to interpret anything, because you already know it, because you're beyond any so-called is it this or is it that, because it already is. So there's no transcription of information because you're already in it. And it's like this or that because there's an experience you need to gain to understand that experience. But you're beyond the experience because you already experienced it anyway. And you're beyond that even that experience anyway, because you're already it. That's the wild stuff. That's what I thought was people might think you're a bit nutty, right?
I'm going to put in TikTok this part. And I'm going to write, please decipher what Brother Wesley is saying.
I can't even remember what I just said there.
I know, brother. It's like it just flows. It's like so amazing. I really loved what we call channeling. Because it's becoming more and more naturally that telepathical communication between something between each other as well. And the world is going to be amazing when we can do that, all of us. you go to the shop and you just say, I want some tomatoes, and without even talking. I want a beer. You don't have to say.
And relationships would even be better.
Oh yeah. Very well.
Games.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah, and just no, like, right, I should play this game. This game's supposed to work here. I do this game. This game's supposed to work. That game, this game's supposed to work there.
Or when you go to the pharmacy to get some condoms.
I think they pick up telepathy there as well, do they?
They can
years ago.
misunderstand that name.
Suwakata, Kuyawata. Here's another one. Kinuwayawata.
Huatata, Turumaka, Satupataka. Senyako.
Aite shushitishida. I'm gonna close my eyes, guys.
Yeah, you look good.
Tired as hell.
Muaka.
I love it. I really love it. I'm so grateful that you are so natural, guys.
Always be yourself.
I'm so grateful to you and to the light languages, because they really did that with us as well.
We all need each other. We all filling each other in. I was
going to say, Patrick, you got a super cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Super cool. Yeah, it is. So, it is so cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Because it has this also childish touch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that. That is not
that serious.
The Anubis serious one that usually they represent.
But then it's got a kind of a dedicated code to it too. A kind of with the
Ankh.
Taniki yeah, super. Yeah, super powerful.
It's super powerful. But the design has also like codes and a powerful. And in the white things, can you see like faces?
Like in
the back of movies,
her faces. I can see
they're
them.
like faces like spirits.
Yeah, there are faces in there.
And actually, if I was kind of looking there, and when I was looking at the ankles, like I was only going to say, it looks like light language. Some of it.
Yeah, I felt the same, brother.
Yeah.
I felt the ankh for the first time like a code. Like a
code,
light language code.
Amazing. So much work, Anubis. So much work too, with like helping souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done a huge amount of missions with him, and he's just.
Amazing.
As soon as he stepped into the place where we arrived in the astral plane, the light that comes out of his eyes was already enough.
Whoa.
He looked at everybody, and everybody who got some darkness in them just like imploded instantly to dust, and they're all gone. He just looked around, it was enough.
Amazing.
The light coming out of his eyes, the pure love, and it was just everybody vaporized. Like, Jesus. Oh.
Yeah. I love it. I love
me
it.
too. Then I was like, dude, I call you way more in than what I did before.
Amazing. I know, brilliant. Cool. I know, it's amazing. Highest respect.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Much love.
Have an amazing weekend.
You too, YouTube.
Iwa.
Ipata.
Chukwa.
Trying to figure out how we turn this off.
Imanta wakate wakata.